One of the reasons I was excited to come here today is because I really want us to start reimagining what community service can be. So it isn't so much something that you feel like you have to do, that it's something that you're actually looking forward to doing, finding something that you can enjoy doing, but also thinking about what are the talents and skills that you have. We all come into this world with talents and skills. You know, one of the big challenges is to figure out what are those talents and skills, and then once we start figuring that out, how can we put them to use? But what are those skills and interests you have, and how can you put those to use? So it's not just at the last minute, but even moving forward. Hopefully you'll continue to do community service once you graduate, and a lot of you probably do anyway, even outside of the requirement. But how is it that you can make it the most impactful experience for yourself, as well as something that's impactful for the nonprofit? And I really think, you know, each of us has to define what community service means for each of us in our own way. But for me, it's a combination of those skills and talents that we each individually have. For me, you know, I've learned over the course of 50 years that, you know, some of the gifts I've been given in this life are as a writer and as an artist. So it's for me thinking, how can I take those and put those to use for some causes that I'm really interested in, such as mental health, such as rescue dogs. I love rescue dogs. You know, how can I put those together into something that I'm going to enjoy? I'm going to be able to share my skills, but I'm also going to learn things, and it's also going to benefit the nonprofit and the communities.
It means a lot to me because I volunteer myself in a whole lot of things in the community, and I have seen through the years that a community can't happen without community service. What it means to me is doing anything to be involved actively in your area, because once you're involved, you're invested, and you want to see the best things for your area. My goal through the prevention department is that we spread our message of prevention. And some of the stuff we do is through alternate activities, which is creating like a safe place for kids or families to do something that's not drug or alcohol related. So that looks like that could be a father-daughter dance. That could be a tie-dye activity. Last week I did an Easter egg dyeing. Just anything to promote family togetherness, or like kids doing positive things instead of going out and vaping or drinking. So basically I can fit anything under my umbrella.
Volunteers make a big difference. We can't survive without volunteers, basically. They do a lot. They do the extra stuff that, you know, the staff can't do, like go to events, and yes, the service is a big help to us.
I just really want to thank all of you for just being who you are. And, you know, some of you may be thinking, what is he talking about? But hopefully, you know, what I'm saying, you'll give that some more thought later today and in the days ahead, and you'll really start to understand that your generation is already contributing a lot. It may not always seem like you're being respected for that, but please know that you always have a #1 fan for me, and anyone who's going to go after Gen Z has to go through me, because I will always have your backs.